Don't waste your life behind that guitar. You may get gone, but you won't get far. Not the first, it won't be the last. You can tell us all about it when you come crawling back that road you're on. Just winds and winds. You're spinning your wheels, wasting your time. When the lights come up and I hear the band, and where they said I'd never be, it's exactly where I am. And I hear the crowd, and I look around, I can't find an empty chair. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Now I get these calls out on the road. I heard your song on my radio, and we always said you'd make it big. I tell all my friends I knew you back when. Just don't forget all us little folks. And when you crash and burn, remember who told you so. And then the lights come up and I hear the band, and where they said I'd never be, it's exactly where I am. And I hear the crowd, look around, I can't find an empty chair. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. I need to thank my daddy for that first set of strings, and all those folks who swore that I'd never be anything. Took a whole lot of yes I wills and I don't cares. I thank God for basement dives and county fairs. And this show right now, y'all sure look good out there. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Not bad for a girl going nowhere.
Hello, country music fans. I'm Ashley McBryde, and I'm really excited to be hosting the show tonight, this evening, because on the stage tonight, you're going to see some of the most talented and gifted artists that country music has to offer. I mean it. And I hope by now you've heard that the Opry has been celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. 100 years of artists singing the songs that made them legendary and made the Opry the home of country music. But that didn't just happen by itself. It's not just a lucky streak that it lasted 100 years. It lasted because the Opry supports country music and champions those who make it, which is why earlier this year, the Opry chose 7 young talents to participate in their Next Stage program. They feel that these artists, maybe, might fill the shoes of the greats that came before them. And for that reason, they want you to meet them.
It was such an honor to be on the Opry NextStage, and the first year they did it too. That was such a cool experience.
It means that the Grand Ole Opry is saying, hey, we think you're next. You got what it takes. You know, we believe in you.
It's the best burden of responsibility that you can have, to be entrusted with being one of those people to carry on the history and the legacy of all the greats that have gone before us.
This is something that will live on in the Opry's history forever.
These people are special, y'all. They are the future of country music.
having the Opry saying, I believe in you, I see you, I love your music, we want to back you is, I mean, it's the highest honor.
Kind of getting that stamp of approval from an institution in a place like the Grand Ole Opry, it's heartwarming. This next year is going to be crazy.
For the Opry, which is one of the oldest establishments in country music, to put their trust behind it, I think that just says a lot about the music, and that's huge for me.
This is the biggest stage in country music, so to be asked to be an Opry NextStage artist is incredible.
I think for the Grand Ole Opry to pick me and tell me that I am something that they believe in and something that they see going further than I am at this point is very encouraging.
One day, we would love to become members of the Grand Ole Opry. So to be here, hopefully that is just the next step in getting to that very, very big goal someday.
I think this will definitely be one of those big moments in my career where I could look back and say, oh yeah, that might have been the start of something really awesome. And I'm looking forward to hearing Opry NextStage member. That's pretty cool.
This is Cassius Culpepper, Alexander City, Alabama.
Dasha, San Luis Obispo, California.
Tucker Wetmore, Kalama, Washington.
Adriana, Flagstaff, Arizona.
Caitlin Butts, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tiger Lily Gold, Hazen, North Dakota.
Chase Beckham, Apple Valley, California.
Opry
NextStage,
Class of 2025.
Now, I have to tell you that the Opry is pretty good at this. Over the past few years, #1 songs by NextStage artists have spent nearly a year at the top of the radio charts. And as I stand here right now, a total of 7 singles by NextStage artists are in the top 10 at country radio. With a former NextStage, let's see, who is that? Lainey Wilson holding the #1 spot. A total of 9 NextStage artists have earned ACM New Artist trophies. And exactly 2 weeks ago, former NextStage members Ella Langley and Riley Green earned 3 CMA awards. So what you're about to witness on this stage may just be the beginning of the next 100 years of Opry history. You're going to see 6 of the 7 Opry NextStage artists for 2025. Chase Beckham, Tiger Lily Gold, Avriana, Cassius Culpepper, Caitlin Butts, Dasha, and if you're not tired from that avalanche of talent, then I'll sing a couple more and close us out. Now, before I go any further, I want to tell you that the great people at Tecovas are helping us bring this show to you tonight. And one reason they're an amazing sponsor is they want to give one lucky person here in the audience a pair of boots up to $400 in value. So who wants a free pair of Tecovas? Yes. Okay, here's what to do. Post a photo on Instagram and tag the Opry at OPRY. That's how you get your chance to win. But you got to do it tonight during the show. And if you're selected as the winner, you'll be contacted towards the end of the show via the Opry Instagram account. And for those of you watching on live stream, I got you covered. You can also enter to win a free pair of boots worth up to $400. Just post a comment in the chat. Tell us who you are and who you're looking forward to see on stage tonight. And then one of you will be chosen to get a free pair of Tecova boots. All right, let's talk about this first artist. There is almost nobody that I know that has the same problem as this fella. The thing is, he loves a lot of different styles of music. And the problem is, he's really good at a lot of different styles of music. So early in life, he played country, he rapped, he played rock and roll. He was even in a reggae band. So what do you do when you have talent like that? You try out for American Idol. And then you win American Idol. Have a look at Chase Beckham, everybody.
Please make him feel warm and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Chase Beckham.
Since my Opry debut, it was my debut album, Bad For Me. We got to tour, open up for Luke Bryan, Parker McCollum, so it's just been an insane whirlwind ever since that night. Right there, that's where I got my first ever U.S. Platinum plaque, and it's just such a beautiful place and such a special place, and to be in this building at any time, to get to sing here, just be a part of anything that's going on here, it's so rich in history. I mean, just stepping in the circle, I think, for the first time was, just such a crazy feeling, and I feel feel like everything after that was kind of just a blur, you know, and it's an incredible opportunity. So I'm just grateful that I was, you know, considered to be a part of this, and that they just, you know, let me sing my songs, and I get to share it in the most iconic stage in country music.
I'm sorry, mama, please don't look at me.
Okay, are you ready? Give it up for Chase Beckham.
What's going on, y'all? How you doing tonight? Man, my name is Chase Beckham. I'm happy to be here with you guys. Thank you to the Grand Ole Opry for including me in this, and really excited about this first song we're going to play for y'all. This is a song I wrote for my wife whenever I proposed to her. So she's somewhere out here tonight, and I'd like to dedicate it to her. This one's called Holding You, Loving You.
The roads wore me thin, so many places I've been. Well, honey, I'm tired, and I'm coming home. If you leave on the light, I might make it tonight. You know I ain't leaving and going nowhere, well, unless I'm holding you, loving you, and doing all the things that I wanted for so long. Late, I'm sorry, babe. No, I don't wanna wait, 'cause I waited far too long. When all I could give you was a song. Well, somehow you kept hanging on, so I'ma keep on holding you, loving you, and holding you, loving you. Place that I've seen has been like heaven to me. Well, only your smile and your gentle kiss could bring me back home. So I ain't alone. Been waiting for a moment like this, so I'ma keep on holding you, loving
Thanks, y'all. That was called Holding You, Loving You. I've always been a fan of classic country music, and we got in the studio recently and got to cut a bunch of my favorite songs. And earlier, we got to do this one earlier this year, this next tune, and it's definitely one of my favorites I've ever got to do. And if you're a country music fan, I think you should like it too. This one's called Ocean Blue. I still remember that night. We're down by the bay, where my eyes found yours, but not the words to say. Well, I was holding on, you were letting go. It was indigo. I was looking in your eyes. It shouldn't be that hard to say what's on your heart. Never thought our love would ever fall apart. It ran deep, it ran wide, the same shade as the sky, and just as endless too. That's why I call that color ocean blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is drown in you. Tonight your memory's what I'm waiting through. Wave after wave, I wash away. Well, ain't nobody gonna find me here. Some lonesome island in the salty air, where there's no chance of getting back to you. That's why I call that color ocean blue. The sound of the rain, or a couple teardrops falling. To me it's all the same. I'm still getting through this losing you. Yeah, what else am I supposed to do since you said say? That's why I call that color ocean blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is drown in you. Tonight your memory's what I'm waiting through. Wave after wave, I wash away. Well, ain't nobody gonna find me here. Some lonesome island in the salty air, where there's no chance of getting back to you. That's why I call that color ocean blue. Ain't nobody gonna find me there. Some lonesome island in the salty air, where there's no chance of getting back to you. That's why I call that color ocean blue. Where there's no chance of getting back to you. That's why I call that color ocean blue. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Man, thank y'all for being here tonight, and this is really an awesome thing. And like I said, I'm so grateful for the Grand Ole Opry for including me in this and let me be a part of this amazing class. Really, some of the most talented artists and songwriters are backstage right now getting ready to come out here. So y'all are in for a good night of music. Y'all ready to have a good time with us? Make some noise. And yeah, just thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to country music. Thank you to my record label. Thank you to Opry and just everybody who supported me. I'm just, feel like the luckiest guy in the world to get to do this stuff. This next song is my last song tonight, but it's taken me all over the world this year. We've got to tour Europe, and we got to tour Canada twice, and everywhere in the United States. And it's my first ever #1 record at country radio. And very, very thankful that I sat down on the couch one day and wrote this song, and that I've got to play it all over. So this last one's called 23. Thank you all so much. I hope you'll have a good rest of your night.
Well, simple as my mama said when I was very young. She told me not to worry, son, one day you'll be someone. But here I am at 21, as loaded as a stagecoach shotgun. I'm sorry, mama, please don't look at me. When I got to Oklahoma, I was 17. My papa taught me how to work, and Lord, he was mean. Working all day in that August heat, and he taught me how to fish. My uncle taught me how to drink. Well, I went to California, and I had me a band, and I played in all the bars and all the southern lands. We played all night, and we drank for free, all of my boys and me. Well, now I'm 23, and there ain't nobody who can drink like me. Soon I'll be 24, and the Lord knows I can't drink no more. I know I should have taken it slow. It's not the way that my life goes. Now I know. You're passed out on the floor. You're sober by 24. Well, I had a girl who loved me the whole damn time. Midnight, drank my whiskey and she drank wine. But soon my bottle was too much to company. And we'd sit on the river and we'd fish all day, and we'd drive across the country, let the radio play. For 7 damn years and I never thought she'd leave. Now I'm 23, and there ain't nobody who can drink like me. Soon I'll be 24, and the Lord knows I can't drink no more. I know I should have taken it slow. It's not the way that my life goes. Well, Lord, I know. When you're passed out on the floor, you're sober by 24. Well, simple as my mama said when I was very young. She told me not to worry, son, one day you'll be someone. But here I am at 21, as loaded as a stagecoach shotgun. I'm sorry, mama, please don't look at me.
Thank y'all so much. My name's Chase Beckham. Love y'all. Thank you, Opry. See y'all soon.
Chase Beckham, y'all. Come on over. How you doing, buddy?
On to my turn. Okay,
You're here.
We're here.
How you feeling?
Good.
Good.
A little hot, but I'm good.
Yeah, didn't you just get married?
I did. Where you at, honey? Where's she at?
Where is she?
Back there. She's hiding.
She's right there. You know what? We'll give her an applause, too. Y'all give it up for Chase Beckham's wife. And something I heard that I just wanted to check with you. Is it true that it was your parents that signed you up for American Idol?
Yeah, that was kind of the process. I was, I was kind of a hopeless cause at that point, and instead of them, being mean or being rude, they were like, "Hey, we're going to put you on this TV show and
and you
see
were like,
how it works."
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
I didn't want to do it. No, I was super nervous, and I always get nervous, so I ended up doing it and started this whole career for me.
And so, are you usually really nervous when you're about to win the whole thing?
Yeah, you don't know that you're going to win.
What do you think? I mean, I know it's a big difference between never having toured and being in the music industry, and then touring and learning from that. So what do you think in the last, 10, 12, 18 months, you've gotten better at?
Oh, man, I hope just always getting better at performing and trying to be a better performer. And my goal is always to try to play my songs like they're on the record and, just to, I think maybe be a little more energetic and I don't move around too much. I stand there and play guitar, but I try to play tempo songs during my shows to try to get everybody feeling good. And, just trying to be a better performer always, there's always room to grow and get better.
So for someone who's never been to a Grand Ole Opry show, how would you describe what that's like?
It's pretty crazy. If you sit and watch the whole thing, there's just the craziest amount of different types of music that are all, country inspired, and just getting to sit and listen to some of my favorite classics and, hear some of my favorite artists get up there. It's always a treat.
Y'all, Chase Beckham.
Thank you. Thanks, Ashley. Good to see you.
Now, before I go any further, I want to give a couple of shout-outs. First, I want to thank the country music industry and the fans of country music for their tremendous support of the Grand Ole Opry. Thank you, yes. And not only for this event tonight, but also for all the support here in Nashville. I mean, it means the world to me, and I know that it does to the Opry, too. Second, I want to tell you about this group of superhumans back there. Now, all the people behind me are among the most talented people on the planet. And I know that firsthand because many times when I'm playing the Opry, this is the band that's backing me up. Y'all give it up for the Opry Band. Now, one of the most prized qualities a music group can have is that tight, unmistakable sound of blood-related family harmony. Nothing in the world sounds like the blend of family voices. And believe me when I tell you, nothing hits your heart like a family singing together. Think Brothers Osborne, the Bee Gees, the Judds, the Jackson 5. I mean, family harmony, it's just gold. Well, these next lovely ladies have that rare magic. They're sisters, and they have generations of Dakota country baked right into their souls. And let me tell you, this is an unbeatable combination. This is Tiger Lily Gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tiger Lily Gold.
May 13th, 2023, we made our Opry debut, and it has been a whirlwind. We released our debut album called Blonde, and that was so exciting to put out into the world. We won our very first ACM award. Been on the road playing a lot of bucket list fairs and festivals, and it's just been so incredible. These halls, man, if they could talk. Okay, so we are coming up on debut room, and
Ooh, it makes me nervous.
I know. The first time we came to the Opry and played here, the second we walked into this room, that's when we lost it and started bawling our eyes out. So obviously our Opry debut was a huge night for us, and it was a dream come true. We got to release our album, but now entering Opry NextStage, class of 2025, we even have more things up our sleeves, working on album 2, so we're not stopping anytime soon. It's just another stamp of, hey, get ready to go again. We're very grateful and very happy to be here.
Here is the 2024 ACM New Duo of the Year, my friends. Tiger Lily Gold, everybody.
showed up on a Wednesday night. Woo! Well, we're going to show y'all how a couple of Midwest girls do country, if that's all right. Are you Midwest? Okay, I see you, girl. This one's called Forever From Here.
When the days get short and the fields turn gold, John Deere's are humming till the nights get cold, and you're keeping me warm. Ooh, and the geese fly south in a red sunset. First fall night, you can see your breath, and I'm safe in your arms. And then God turns on the stars, and our dreams don't seem so far. I can see a house with the shutters blue, couple little kids that look like you. Kiss me right now, don't need no reason. This love's in harvest season. What do you say? Let's give it a go. Build a little life with room to grow. With the sky this clear, I can see forever from here. Yeah. Take me on a walk down that old dirt road. Tell me I'm pretty as a prairie rose. Yeah, it sounds so sweet. It's you and me for 1,000 miles. Put down some roots, let them go wild, and feel the breeze. I can see a house with the shutters blue, couple little kids that look like you. Kiss me right now, don't need no reason. This love's in harvest season. What do you say? Let's give it a go. Build a little life with room to grow. With the sky this clear, oh, I can see forever from here. Yeah. Y'all make some noise for this band here on stage today. Woo! Yeah, when God turns on the stars, and our dreams don't seem so far. I can see a house with the shutters blue, couple little kids that look like you. Kiss me right now, don't need no reason. This love's in harvest season. What do you say? Let's give it a go. Build a little life with room to grow. With the sky this clear, picture 100 years. I can see forever from here. Yeah. Ooh, forever from here.
Thank you so much. Woo! It is good to be back here. I'm Kendra. This is my beautiful sister, Krista. Y'all, this fit, you're slaying so hard tonight. Yes. What? And she's engaged. Yeah, show the ring.
I am engaged. My fiance's somewhere in this room.
Walker.
Hello.
Walker, where are you at? You're here somewhere. I hear the lowest voice in the room is her fiance.
That is the sound of the love of my life right there. It really is.
And we're Tiger Lily Golds, and it's so good to be here. We played a lot of years down on Broadway, so it's always good to be back here. I think we played one of our first ever shows in Nashville right here on this stage. So we're so honored to be here, a part of the Opry NextStage program. It's been such an incredible year. We love the Opry so stinking much. So thanks, y'all, for coming out and supporting this Next Stage class. We're going to play, y'all, a brand new song. We haven't played this song a whole lot, but we thought tonight might be the perfect night to play it. And it's for all you lovers out there. Do we have any lovers in the building with us? All right, this one's called Mess Out of Me.
You've got your shirt buttoned up all the way. Come let me loosen your tie, baby. but you don't have to be so polite tonight. Ain't no such thing as perfect love, but this thing we got's real good. You say you don't wanna mess it up, but I wish you would, I wish you would. Come mess up my lipstick, mess up my plans, wreck my whole world with the touch of your hands. Quit being careful, come tangle these sheets. If you wanna make a mess out of something, come make a mess out of me. I want you wild and free. Make your good, bad, and ugly all mine. Don't you dare hold back when you're holding me. We've been tiptoeing all around it. Don't you wanna cross that line and mess up my lipstick, mess up my plans, wreck my whole world with the touch of your hands? Quit being careful, come tangle these sheets. If you wanna make a mess out of something, come make a mess out of me. Here's my heart, gotta take it. You ain't the kind that's gonna break it, but my world could use some shaking. So mess up my lipstick, mess up my plans, wreck my whole world with the touch of your hands. Quit being careful, come tangle these sheets. If you wanna make a mess out of something, come make a mess. Don't you wanna make a mess out of something, come make a mess out of me. Come make a mess out of me.
My sister Kendra on those lead vocals over there. Oh, man.
Well, y'all, I think it's time to get the party started. What do y'all think? I said, I think it's time to get the party started, y'all. What do y'all think?
I think in order to do that, though,
Is anybody out there in the mood for a little tequila? All right, this one's called Shoot Tequila, if y'all know it. Make sure to sing it with us. Thanks, y'all, again for coming out tonight. We're Tiger Lily Gold. Enjoy the show. You've always been a whole lot of trouble, but it's the kind I like getting in. So we might as well make it a double. Yeah, you know how the two of us get. We're dancing on the bar, ain't a pretty sight, and I'ma blame you when you get us in a fight. I shoot tequila, didn't wanna see you, but I love the taste of you on my lips. 'Cause after 1 or 2, I feel you get me in the mood to feel my shake, shake, Shakira hips. I know I shouldn't do it, but I don't remember why. Such a bad influence, but you're looking good tonight. I shoot tequila, y'all good at what you do, tequila. And it goes like 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila more. If I had a little sense, I would have stopped there. 4 instead of cursing your name on the bathroom floor. Swear to God, I won't drink tequila no more. But mama didn't raise no quitter. Giddy up, line 'em up, knock on back. Por favor, can you pour a little quicker? About to cut her up, call my ex, talk some trash. Hey, we be getting loco everywhere we go. Here's a problem, you or me, I don't know. I shoot tequila, didn't wanna see you, but I love the taste of you on my lips. 'Cause after 1 or 2, I feel you get me in the mood to put my shake, shake, Shakira hips. I know I shouldn't do it, but don't remember why. Such a bad influence, but you're looking good tonight. I shoot tequila, y'all good at what you do, tequila. And it goes like 1 tequila,
Tiger Lily Gold. Ladies, join me over here. There's a little piece of tape for you to stand on.
The red tape.
Yes, I get the blue one tonight. Fantastic. You sound great.
Thank you. So do you.
Now, when you first moved to town, you got a gig regularly over at Dierks Bentley's place, Whiskey Row.
Yes.
And to me, playing in bars, that's basic training. That's boot camp for anybody who wants to do this for a living. So what did you learn from those years?
I mean, you put your 10,000 hours in, right? It's you learn how to maybe make a crowd care about you who doesn't give a blank about you. You know what I mean? And you just learn how to deal with any sort of interaction that may occur or just... And I think it's so fun to learn all different kinds of music. So to play downtown, you have to know every song from every decade, and it's so fun to learn all that music.
Yeah, you have to know country and western
And
if you're going to play downtown.
A little rock and roll, maybe.
A little rock and roll, yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, isn't tomorrow night kind of a big deal for you two? There's a movie that premieres tomorrow night called Grand Ole Opry Christmas, and these two.
Yes, we're in our first Hallmark movie this year, which is very, very exciting. We have our original Christmas song in it called Mistletoe Tipsy, and we filmed our scene right here at Category 10.
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic. Now, when it comes, do you have a lot of experience with mistletoe as far as like harvesting it?
How do you harvest? I only know how to use it. How do you harvest
it? From the
it?
Ozark Mountains, you use a shotgun and you shoot it out of a tree.
We didn't do that in North Dakota.
You didn't do that in North Dakota?
No, you need to teach us.
Because you don't have shotguns or because you don't have trees?
Trees.
Oh. Okay.
I want to go mistletoe hunting with you. Please.
One more thing that I'm dying to know from you two. What is something that you know now you had to learn for yourself that you wish somebody would have told you at the start?
I think this career is so much more about perseverance than anything else and just truly not giving up. I mean, you know, we look to you in this journey, and we've been doing this for 13 years now, and truly feel like we're just getting started, and it's all about just never giving up, honestly, at the end of the day.
I don't know if I could have told my younger self this, but I would have been like, thank God I have a sister. Thank God.
That's so sweet.
Occasionally.
That is so sweet. I love how y'all enjoy each other on stage so much. Y'all give it up one more time for Tiger Lily Gold.
Thanks, Ashley. Love ya. Ashley's, she's the one who asked us to make our Opry debut, by the way.
I did. I got to surprise those girls and ask them to make their debut. Now, I mentioned earlier that the good folks at Tecovas are helping us bring the show tonight. Here's a little taste of what Tecovas in-store hospitality is really like.
People say that radical hospitality is a thing of the past. But at Tecovas, we beg to differ. We pour everything into helping you make the West your own. Come visit us and see what's in store for you.
All right, now, everybody close your eyes. Close them. You can just close one. It's all right. I'm not going to hit you or anything. I don't know what you heard, but I don't do that. All right, y'all close your eyes and just picture the legendary Opry stage. And picture all of the boots and the heels that have stepped onto that wood for the last 100 years. Every single one of those feet had a different journey. That's what brought them to the stage. And all of these artists that you'll see tonight have also had quite the journey to get right here. This next artist, she found her love for country music singing with her grandfather. And he started her off right by teaching her Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and Merle Haggard. And then she was inspired by Taylor Swift's music, which inspired her to expand her dream into songwriting. And then that led her to Nashville. And her debut album came out last year. In fact, just a few months ago, she released her second album. Take a look at Avery Anna.
Will you give a warm welcome to Avery Anna, ladies and gentlemen?
Since my Opry debut 2 years ago, I have played an insane amount of shows. Last year, I actually released my debut record, Break Up Over Breakfast, and now we're here, and it feels like it's been a crazy journey. I remember the first time that I came to the Opry, I sat up there in the balcony, and I remember watching Tennille Townes, and she was one of my favorite artists at the time, and I had just moved to Nashville, and I was with my grandparents, and I looked at my grandma and I said, I'm gonna play on that stage one day. And then I did. And now I can say I'm gonna be an Opry NextStage member playing that stage next.
You lose your voice when you yell too much. Don't say you love me until you mess up.
To be a part of the Grand Ole Opry is to be in such a great community of country music and of people who love country music. I don't know, stepping into this next stage artist role, it feels like such an honor. I'm just pumped to be here.
I've got a good feeling about this woman. Y'all make her welcome, Avery Anna.
How are you guys doing? I'm really excited to be here. How about you? This next song is about rubbing some dirt on it, and it's called Giddy Up. I hope you like it. Giddy up, we don't cry over all that stuff, it's fine. Let it go, wash your clothes, hang it on the line to dry. Buckle up, buttercup, another day in paradise. Giddy up, we don't cry over all that stuff, it's fine. I play it cool like I don't care. Everyone says I'm self-aware, tying little pretty yellow ribbons in my hair. Last night my boy, he went out on the town. He messed around and I found out. You bet your lucky stars I'll push it all down. 6 feet in the ground. I'm fixing to crash out. I'll burn it all down. It's a secret. Can you keep it? Give me a minute. I can make this place a room to rage in. I'll admit it. I need to be admitted. You always said I was crazy, but I'm freaking insane. Every time that you call, I bang my head against the wall. I wanna kick, scream, and cry. It's not the way that I should behave. It's not the way that I was raised. I play it cool like I don't care. Everyone says I'm self-aware. How self-aware is a girl that's ripping out her hair? Giddy up, we don't cry over all that stuff, it's fine. Let it go, wash your clothes, hang it on the line to dry. Buckle up, buttercup, you know you don't got the time. Giddy up, we don't cry over all that stuff, it's fine. Thank you so much. This is so fun. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so honored to be here. This will be the
the 11th time that I've played the Opry, and thanks. And it's been such an amazing year, and this next song is a really big part of my story so far, and I hope you're not having too good of a time, because it's a sad one. Because I am a girl of constant sorrow. So I hope you have a terrible time for this next 3 minutes. This is a song about grief. If you've ever lost someone you love or something, or maybe even a part of yourself, you might like this one, and it's called Indigo.
I know you're worried at night, I won't find my way, and I'm tired of lying to myself just to get through each day. My head says I should have never left, and then my feet will soon lead to my death. I'm starting to question if God's trying to teach me a lesson. Lord knows I'm starting to wonder if my true colors changed since I left. Yeah, I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo. My colors are darker and cold. I think it's time that I went home. And I don't understand why I always feel dead and alone. I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo. I gave up a piece of my heart, then I turned to run. Oh, my head's in the clouds, but I don't feel close to the sun. And the light fades away from my face, and the tears fall like rain. So I turn my words all into faith. Hope it's me that they say. Starting to question if God's trying to teach me a lesson. Lord knows I'm starting to wonder if my true colors changed since I left. Yeah, I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo. My colors are darker and cold. I think it's time that I went home. And I don't understand why I always feel dead and alone. I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo. I'm starting to question if God's trying to teach me a lesson. Lord knows I'm starting to wonder if my true colors changed since I left. Yeah.
Can we give it up for the Opry band just one time, please? Like I said, I'm so honored to be here, and I'm honored to be a part of the Next Stage artists. And I would really love it for this next chorus if you guys could hold up your phone flashlights so that we could see just how many of you came here tonight to the Opry.
I used to shine bright like gold, now I'm all indigo. My colors are darker and cold. I think it's time that I went home. And I don't understand I was going to sing a different song that was also sad. Oh, hello. And I just punched myself in the face. Okay, I'm nervous. The first time I played the Opry, I think I was going to die. I was so nervous. I've never been so nervous in my life. Because it's easy for me to play in front of a bunch of people that I don't know very well. But anytime that my family is there, they're like, it makes me like I need to do good for them. And I had 63 members of my family and friends at the Opry the night that I first played it. And it was really, really special. And my grandparents are here tonight. And they brought some friends with them. They're sitting up there. So this is another really special night. They came all the way from Arizona. And my family always asks me why all my songs are sad. And I have this one that I haven't released that isn't that sad. It's a little sad, but I wrote this song for my grandparents that are here. And I wrote it about 3 years ago. And something my papa always says is, don't forget who you are, okay? Don't forget who you are, and don't let it get you down. And I grew up very blessed because of them and the choices that they made in their life. They always kept their faith, and they just put their heads down, and they worked hard. And they were just such good examples to me growing up. And I remember when I was a little girl, my favorite part of every summer and holiday was going over to their house because the Spirit was so present there, and it was just a great home to grow up in and make memories. And I was just really fortunate to have a childhood like that. And so this next song is about that childhood home that I grew up going to. And it was a cute red house in the White Mountains in Arizona. And so this one's for you guys, and it's called Little Red House, and it's unreleased, so I hope you like it. Hey, little red house, why you look so blue? Got the same old walls, but that color ain't you. Hey, little red house, where'd the rope swing go? Did the cherry tree fall from December snow? I know there ain't much that time don't change, and I know you weren't the one that chose to up and move away. But lately I've been breaking down. Life gets complicated down the road, and I wanna go home. Hey, little red house, where the doorbell sings that same old song. If I made it ring, and if I walk inside, would it be the old me? Would it feel like mine, or a memory? I know there ain't much that time don't change, and I know you weren't the one that chose to up and move away. But lately I've been breaking down. Life gets complicated down the road, and I wanna go home. I won't forget that. Don't forget to pray sign hanging on the wall. And I love to death those loving hearts that made It's complicated on the road, and I wanna go home. Hey, little red house, why you look so blue? Is it 'cause you miss me like I miss you? Thank you so much. Got a little teary-eyed, but I made it through. I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me tonight.
Avery, Anna, you get your butt over here. You songwriting expletive. Another round of applause for my buddy Avery Anna, please.
Thank you.
Okay, now I heard that this was a quote from you, that the highest form of love is being understood. And you are 21 and a half years old.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about landing on that. At 21 and a half years old, you're so far ahead of the game.
Landing on that, I mean, I know I'm young, but I feel like through touring and singing songs that are vulnerable to me and that were hard to write, I think, you know, in a room full of people that I don't know, it was easy for me to feel for the first time like I wasn't alone when I started playing my first shows, because you guys embraced the songs that were really hard for me to write, that were really honest and, you know, hard truths to say. I've never felt more understood in my life than through that, and that's how I landed on it, was because of you guys. So thank you for understanding this crazy person right here.
I love to get answers to this question. When was it a song? Was it a feeling? Was it watching a live show? When did you know this is what you are and this is what you have to do for a living?
The fact that I get to do it for the living is a bonus. I didn't ever think I was good enough to make it a career. I didn't know people would pay me to sing. I usually was just forcing people to at family barbecues. But I remember I was singing in church when I was like maybe 8 years old, and my mom, I was nervous and I didn't always like to sing in front of people, and my mom told me that it was super selfish that I was nervous because it wasn't about me, and that I was just there to help people feel the Spirit and help people feel something. So I remember that day I sang at the pew, and I was still nervous because I was super selfish. But I just remember watching people cry and my mom cry, and she doesn't really cry very much because she's a tough woman like you. And anyways, I just remember thinking that I wanted to do that for the rest of my life. The fact that I get paid to do it is just really a bonus, so thanks, guys.
I've got one more question.
Okay.
Because I really want to know the answer to, like, me personally. I'm the one who's selfish now. What do you turn to, or what do you say to yourself? How do you gut check yourself when you have moments of self-doubt?
I feel like it kind of lands on a little bit of everything that I just said, that, I don't know, I feel like it's, and this is just my personal answer in my life, it's disrespectful to God to not execute the talents that He blessed you with. And so the things that scare you, the things that make you nervous, whatever you guys are dreaming of that, you know, you're not sure if you can accomplish or believe in yourself enough to do it, you better get on it, because you can't disrespect God like that. You got to do what you were born to do, and I'm trying to do that every day, so.
Well said. Avery Anna, y'all.
Thank you.
All right, now let me tell you about this next dude. If you ask him what he's all about, he'll have a really simple answer. He'll tell you to go visit his hometown, Alexander City, Alabama, and then just stand anywhere in the city and listen. And whatever you hear blasting through any speakers in his hometown, that's what he is. He's the music in the cars, in the restaurants, in the churches. It's all a mix of what he heard growing up. So it is country, it is blues, it is soul, it is R&B. It's what the South sounds like. So it's what he sounds like. We only get a voice like this once in a generation, and I cannot wait for you to meet him, Cassius Culpepper.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cassius Culpepper.
I'm still processing my debut. It's definitely surreal to be on that stage where so many other people's been at that I admire and love.
You know, I've only been here a couple of times, but it has that feeling. Every time I come here, I just feel comfortable.
The way I would describe my music, and I kind of put it so I don't be put in a box with a lot of things, because so much music's come from the South, from country to blues and soul to R&B. So I would just say it's just Southern sounds. So I started playing guitar and getting more into music was around 2020 when I was deployed out in Rhoda, Spain during the pandemic. And I was getting so many requests from people from different genres of music that by the time I left that deployment, I mean, I knew probably like about 200 songs, maybe plus, and then just kept going. For the Opry, which is one of the oldest establishments in country music, to put their trust in behind it, I think that just says a lot about the music, and I'm just so honored.
Thank y'all so much.
All right, give it up for Cassius Culpepper, everybody.
How we doing, Nashville? Sunday morning, hungover again from another night of acting like we're just friends. I'ma keep it 150. You got me running on empty, or drowning in you. My heart ain't 100 proof. Or tell me the cold-hearted truth, Lord, baby. 'Cause I know I'm not the only one drinking time. But this can't be another round. You don't wanna drink me, baby. Don't sip me, baby. Just pour me out. Just pour me out. 'Cause I can't take another wasted night. I'm buzzing on and off underneath this neon light. I'ma keep it 150. You got me running on empty, or drowning in you. My heart ain't 100 proof. I'm shooting myself. I can't take it no more, no, baby. 'Cause I know I'm not the only one drinking time. I just can't be another round. You don't wanna drink me, baby. Don't sip me, baby. Or just pour me out. Just pour me out. Oh. I just can't be another round. If you don't wanna treat me, baby, but don't sell me, but it's for me, yeah. If you don't wanna treat me, baby, but don't sell me, just for me, yeah. Just for me, yeah. How we doing, Nashville, man? This is such an honor to be here, a part of the Opry NextStage class down here in downtown Nashville, man. My name is Cassius Culpepper. And thank y'all for listening, man, to all these amazing artists that we've had on stage now and it's coming after me. And thank y'all again for listening. This next song of mine is a song I wrote with a friend of mine named Natalie Hemby. It's about a friend of mine from back home in Alabama. This one's called Man of His Word. Thank y'all again for listening. Little piece of Alabama, smile for the camera, for the looks and the glamour. She's like a nail to a hammer. She's always coming down. Well, who the hell's been talking? Round of applause and she's getting high, then she falling. She's getting tall, then she crawling. But where's she running from? Easy to lie and the daddy told her. Easy to scar that she got at 13. Is it the late night crying sessions? Is it the bones of a broken dream? Feather wings on me, you're flying. Is it a crime to hear the hate? She don't need a man that keeps talking. She needs a man of his word, Lord. Looking for a savior, someone who will shape her. Yeah, a builder, not a breaker, a doer, not a sayer. But they never come as a love in a stranger's room weighs her. Well, she don't feel anything but the dark and the danger. Easy to lie, daddy told her. Is it a scar that she got at 13? Is it the late night crying sessions? Is it the bones of a broken dream? Feather wings on me, you're flying. Is it a crime to hear the hate? She don't need a man that keeps talking. She needs a man, but she needs a man of his word. Of his word. And love is more than words that is spoken. Easy to lie that her daddy told her. Is it a scar that she got at 13? Is it the late night crying sessions? Is it the bones of a broken dream? Feather wings on me, you're flying. Is it a crime to hear the hurt? She don't need a man that keeps talking. She needs a man, but she needs a man of his word. Of his word. Lord of his word. Hey. Lord of his word. So much.
Well, Nashville is my last song, man. I want to thank y'all again for coming out, and this has been amazing. It's so good to be a part of anything the Opry has, and anytime they call me, I will be answering that call. But thank y'all again, and this is my last song. It's called Mean to Me, and man, God bless, man. Thank y'all again.
I didn't mean to call you crazy, but you busted my nose. And the bar got his man, and as we're walking out of that door, threw your middle finger at me. Never knew you'd be so damn mean. But when you get drunk, you like to say things you don't really mean. Like, why we doing this? What about them memories? What about Bourbon Street? They say they'd be nice like these. We at the bottom of a bottle, and them whiskey words ain't sting. Yeah, they say you don't change what you mean to me. Ain't saying that you need me, but baby, who's gonna hold your hand and keep your shit together when you stumble in everywhere? Well, that girl don't mean a thing to me. Should've never said a name. But baby, please tell me you don't believe the things you hear. They just want something to say. Whoa. What about the mirrors? What about Bourbon Street? They say they'd be nice like these. At the bottom of a bottle, and them whiskey words ain't sting. Yeah, they say you don't change what you mean to me. You can lean on me, baby, in the back of the cab looking out. As you hate on my shoulder while I think about all of them memories out on Bourbon Street. They say they'd be nice like these, like these, like these. At the bottom of a bottle, and them whiskey words they sting. Yeah, they say you don't change what you mean to me. They still don't change what you mean to me. Can't forget them memories, cussing through wine stained teeth. Yeah, they say you don't change what you mean to me. We at the bottom of a bottle, and them whiskey words they sting. Yeah, they say you don't change what you mean. Yeah, they still don't change what you mean to me. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Cassius Culpepper, y'all. Come on over here when you put your guitar down.
Ooh, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. I'm 5'3".
Are
y'all spreading stories that I hit
gotta be at
people or
least
something?
5'5".
I don't do that anymore. I want to thank you for your service.
Thank you so
Y'all
much.
show him some love. He is a United
Thank
States
you so
Navy
much.
veteran.
Thank you.
Do we have that right that you started playing guitar while serving
I
during
did.
COVID?
Yeah, I was over in Rhoda, Spain, and everything had shut down. Italy had shut down, and we didn't have nothing else to do. So my buddy found a guitar for me, and I went on YouTube and I found Marty Swartz. I don't know if you know Marty on YouTube, but I mean, I downloaded all this stuff I could find and started learning all the songs I could. And after like a month or two, I think I started playing at the bonfires outside, and that's where I built up my confidence, you know, for live shows. All my buddies was telling me you should do. You know, do
playing in front of a bunch of sailors. I think that would build your confidence because they will eat you alive. My brother is a U.S. Navy veteran. I know what happens.
These big grown men telling me you should just keep singing. So I'm like, okay, all right.
So you're such a melting pot of so many genres, and country music is your home. And I'm so happy you made us your home.
Thank you.
How did you know that? How did you know? What made you say the home for the way I sound with my band is country music?
Well, for me, I think a lot of the country artists that I listened to growing up, they was a melting pot also. I think back to like Conway Twitty and Brenda Lee and Travis Street and all them guys. They always brought that flavor of blues and southern rock to country music, and I felt like at the time when I was creating my music, I was like, well, this is country music, so this is my home.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad I'm here, too.
And your debut album comes out next month, right?
Next month, January 23rd, Act 1.
January 23rd, Act 1 comes out. Y'all, one more time, Cassius Culpepper.
Thank you so much. I love you.
It just doesn't get any better than this, y'all. Now, for this next artist, I got to be honest. It's kind of difficult to describe her sound because it's so unique. It's, on one hand, she has a background and a passion for musical theater. I guess we have that in common. And on the other hand, her voice is just as red dirt Oklahoma country as it gets. And you'll hear a little bit of her rebellious spirit. Actually, lately, you'll hear a lot of her rebellious spirit, as seen in a recent song of hers called You Ain't Gotta Die to Be Dead to Me. And thanks to fellow Next Stage artist Avery Anna and former Next Stage artist Ella Langley, the song went crazy viral. If you get her recent album, you'll hear a little bit of that rebellious spirit. But you're also going to hear pure country with a little bit of musical theater thrown in there too. But most of all, you're fixing to hear a voice that puts a hook in your heart and it just won't let go. Check her out, Caitlin Butts.
Welcome, Caitlin Butts.
I am from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I grew up doing musical theater from when I was about 4 or 5 years old. Doing recitals, I did ballet, tap, and jazz. I've always been on a stage and loved performing, whether it be in my living room or for recitals and stuff. But then around when I was 15 years old, I learned to play guitar and then went to college and got a degree in vocal performance, and I have been on the road ever since. The Opry debut, you can't explain that feeling. I didn't know how nervous I was going to be until I really got out there. I mean, I'm rarely nervous. I've always been on a stage growing up, and so I had not experienced that level of anxiety and nerves and just like, will I remember my name or where I'm from or my story that I want to say? But that night was so validating to my entire life as a performer, and this is the biggest stage in country music, so to get to be an Opry NextStage artist is incredible.
Okay, make some noise for Caitlin Butts.
Howdy, folks. Who was that girl? I don't know her anymore. Well, so the first time I ever went to Nashville, Tennessee, it was to come and write songs here for the very first time with other people. And I was super nervous because I was signed up to write with somebody that I look up to quite a bit. Her name is Angelina Presley, and she's in a band called the Pistol Annies. So you can imagine my nerves. I was just like, can we not say anything stupid for like the next 4 hours? Let's be poetic and smart, which is very hard. But she put all my nerves at ease when we started talking about our family and how crazy they are and how toxic they can be. I mean, y'all just had Thanksgiving. You guys know how it is. Just like, what the hell, we almost flipped over that little table every year. And she and I came to the conclusion that we forgive our family for things that we would never forgive our friends for. And I don't think that's how it should be. I think that if somebody makes you feel small, or if they cross boundaries that you've asked them not to cross over and over and over again, or if they don't love you unconditionally for exactly the way that you are, you shouldn't have to be around those people. So, we wrote this song called Blood. You don't hold back, and you don't play nice. You throw me off track, and you don't think twice. I try and I try. Too much or not enough. Blood, you're the jury and judge. The tie binds and pushes and shoves, forgives and forgets, bonds and cements a counterfeit love. Merciless flood, dragging my name through the mud, and god-awful things swept under the rug. For blood, will you go too far? And you get too close? And you hide your scars when you put on your show. There's nowhere to run. You run through my veins, and I hold my tongue and swallow my pride and stay. Blood, you're the jury and judge. The tie that binds and pushes and shoves, forgives and forgets, bonds and cements a counterfeit love. Blood, merciless blood, dragging my name through the mud, and god-awful things swept under the rug. For blood, So that song, I just believe if you have someone in your life that makes you feel that way, just say goodbye to them. And someone in my life, there was someone that I just really, I wanted, he was doing some like Goodbye Earl type of stuff. And I really wanted to end him really bad. He was like the bad guy in the movie that like everybody mutually agrees that he has got to go. And you know what I mean? And I had written like a murder song about doing that. A few of them actually. And my mom was like, Caitlin, don't do that. He doesn't need to die. He can just be dead to you. So. Well, my mom taught me when I was a girl, if a man is a problem, take him out of your world. Leave room for the sunshine and no room for clouds. Just pretend he's no longer around and say, you ain't gotta die to be dead to me. You ain't gotta die to be dead to me. Well, you ain't gotta be 6 feet deep, pushing them daisies up through concrete. No, you ain't gotta die to be dead to me. No, you don't. Nashville, Tennessee, can I spill the tea real quick? If you insist. He was a drinking and a hollering, and you know how that goes, ladies. He was talking to women that mama don't know he was cheating. So when they surely asked me, how's your daddy been? I say, who? I have never heard of him. You know, I think I have heard of that man. I think I heard he got like run over by a train or mauled by a bear, maybe. Hopefully. You ain't gotta die to be dead to me. You ain't gotta die to be dead to me. Well, you ain't gotta be 6 feet deep, pushing them daisies up through concrete. No, you ain't gotta die to be dead to me. No, you don't. So here is your first and your final warning. There won't be no car wrecks or rat poisoning, although I've thought about it. If you cross the line, no, there won't be no crime. I'll just say adios, sayonara. Well, bye. You ain't gotta die to be dead to me. You ain't gotta die to be dead to me, but it'd be cooler if you did, honestly. Well, you ain't gotta be 6 feet deep, pushing them daisies up through concrete, mauled by a bear, stung by a bee, clip your toenails and get gangrene. No, you ain't gotta die to be dead to me. No, you don't. Isn't that so sweet? I'm so nice, honestly. Y'all are gonna leave here being like, that Caitlin girl, what a nice girl. She would never kill anybody. Well, so Opry NextStage, being a part of this class at the top of the year, they asked me to be a part of this. And I remember looking at last year's cast of really stellar members like Ella Langley, Flatland Cavalry, Wyatt Flores, Charles Wesley Godwin. And at the beginning of this year when they asked me to be a part of it, I was honestly kind of confused. I didn't have an album coming out. I didn't have a record deal. I'm just kind of like here in this town and existing. And I was like, I don't know what's in store for me this year, but if y'all see something, I'll show up, you know? And being a part of this Opry NextStage class has introduced me to my friend Avery Anna. And as y'all saw earlier, and she became obsessed with that song that I just played for y'all. And she went on the internet and started making videos with that song. And so I saw a direct, correlation on my Spotify. I just saw a little uptick on Spotify just because of Avery Anna making those videos. And then because of that, Ella Langley made a really cool viral video. And then it just made my song just completely go viral on the internet. And it was the coolest moment that's ever happened in my life. It's like everything I've ever asked for. And, ever since I was a little girl, I knew I wanted to have a song go viral on TikTok. And it's just what I was made for. But it was such a cool moment seeing so many people, really grasp onto, a country music song with fiddle on it. And it's a song that, that I feel like really represents me as a person. And I had so much attention, and I got labels sniffing around. And because of that, I got my first record deal that I signed this year with Republic Records. Thank you, Avery Anna. And with all that great and wonderful attention, which I really do love, it came a lot of really negative attention all at once. People had lots of opinions about my face, body, personality. Oh my God, all on the internet all the time. And it was a lot to handle as someone who just did not expect for my song to go viral. I was not prepared for the amount of negativity. And no one is. Thank you, I love you back. And one night, I don't ever really take it to heart, but one night I was just not having you feel lowly about yourself sometimes, and you start to believe the things that people might say about you. You wonder, am I cringy? Am I too much? And I know that none of those things are true, but just once a month I start to believe some things, And one night I was really sad, and I went to karaoke. I went to Friends down the street, and I went to go to sing karaoke because that's what I, as a professional singer, do to make myself feel better is I go to karaoke. And it really does do the trick. I feel really put together. And there was this girl, she got up there, and she started singing this song that I've listened to my entire life. It's a song that I grew up, you guys will know it. But it was the first time that I had read the lyrics, and I really took them to heart, and I really needed to hear them. And it was just a reminder to me in that moment that I'm really just in the middle of this figuring it out. I've never claimed to be perfect or even good. I've just got a message and songs to sing. And am I going to let these keyboard warriors ruin this perfectly awesome moment that I've prayed for my entire life? And the answer is hell no. And I hope that if you're being mean to yourself or someone's mean to you or just having a hard go at it, I hope that you hear these words tonight, you give yourself some grace, and just remember that we're just in the middle of it, just trying to figure it all out. Thank you again, Opry NextStage, for having me. This has been a wonderful experience and year. Ready? Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Just try your best. Try everything you can. And don't you worry what they tell themselves when you're away. It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Hey, you know they're all the same. You know you're doing better on your own. So don't buy in. Live right now. Just be yourself. It doesn't matter if it's good enough for someone else. It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine.
yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out, look down on. Just try your best, try everything you can, and don't you worry what their bitter hearts are gonna say. It just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Sing it. It just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Aubrey. I love you so much.
Country music is in good hands, Caitlin Butts. Get over here. You know, I didn't know that we had studying music and musical theater in common.
You studied musical theater?
Yeah.
You
I got
did?
really mad at my French horn professor
Stop it.
and decided I would study musical theater. So I have to know, explain to all of us where country music and musical theater kind of intersect.
I believe that there's so much storytelling and there's comedy. They love murder in musical theater too. That is something that country music have in common with musical theater. I really, it's the storytelling and just like the drama. We love drama in country.
And fantastic costumes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, which leads me to, what is your favorite musical and why?
My favorite musical is Chicago because of murder. Because he had it coming, you know?
He ran into my knife 10 times.
Yes, he did.
That's a dream role. Okay, what would your dream musical theater role be?
Okay, this is where I change it up.
Okay.
Mine is Ado Annie from Oklahoma. I want to be Ado Annie.
Yeah!
Yeah. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. Yeah.
I love that. I want to be Miss Hannigan.
Yeah.
Well, really, I want to be Carol Burnett.
You could be really good in a slinky, like, off-the-shoulder moment.
Right? I think we could
bathtub.
sell it.
Yeah.
And isn't there a video on YouTube? You're like 7 years old.
Oh, I'm terrified. What?
You singing You Can't Get a Man with a Gun?
Yes.
It's pure awesome, and
Yeah.
you should be looking. I'll wait while you look
There's
it up.
always been a theme. I've always been on brand. Yeah.
Hey, the Opry's a pretty special place. So far, of all of your experiences, now, like let's say you're playing the Opry tomorrow night. What are you most excited about? Like, what is it that you look forward to?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, be honest.
The lemonade and the popcorn. Yes. It's my favorite. And playing also. But I have so much anxiety that whenever I'm done, I know that I go get popcorn and lemonade. I know that the night is done.
Same.
Celebrate.
I think we should be better friends. I think we should hang out. Caitlin Butts, we're
You're
going.
done.
Y'all give it up one more time for my buddy. It's the lemonade and the popcorn. And if you haven't had either of those, there's still time. Okay, so as teenage Caitlin Butts was expanding her landscape from musical theater to country music, 1,500 miles to the west, there was a 5-year-old girl in San Luis Obispo who was becoming obsessed with musical theater herself. By age 8, she was learning piano and guitar, and by 10, she was writing poetry about the boys at school that she liked. Thus, a flowering songwriter began to bloom. Chasing her dream of becoming a songwriter and a recording artist led her from musical theater to pop music to country music. And then she added dance to her music, and that has resulted in an entertainer who sings and performs from all parts of her heart. And you think so too, because not so long ago, you gave her a platinum-selling single. Check out Dasha.
Will you welcome Dasha?
I grew up in a town called San Luis Obispo, California. It's this cute little coastal town in California, and there's a lot of songwriting and local art and love of the creative side of things there, which is super cool. So I grew up in a very creative community.
I was sitting front row right over there at the People's Choice Awards. When I got the award, went up the stairs, didn't trip, because we're elegant.
A lot of crazy things happened this year since my debut, but that moment, hearing that I got nominated for a People's Choice Country Award, it's like, I'm not gonna win, but I'm nominated. That is crazy. And of course, it's at the Grand Ole Opry, so it was just like full circle. And then when I heard Shania Twain say my name on that stage as the winner, such a surreal moment.
40 years to still be here, drunk, washed up in Austin.
I have gotten a lot of backlash with my success this past year, and it's been like really hard sometimes to kind of keep that silver lining. But having the Opry, the home of country music, the epitome of country music history, saying, I believe in you, I see you, I love your music, we want to back you, is, I mean, it's the highest honor. And I feel so seen as a songwriter and as an artist and a storyteller. And I mean, that's the whole point of the Grand Ole Opry, is telling stories and connecting people. And that's what I want to do with my music.
Y'all help me bring her to the stage, the amazing Dasha!
Hey, Nashville. How we doing, guys? Oh, wow, you guys. What are we doing? We're hanging out, aren't we? Quite the intro, Dasha. What the hell? I'm so happy to be here. This is so crazy. This year has been so amazing being a NextStage artist with the Opry, and I'm so honored. So thank you guys for being here for our last Opry show of the year. Boo, that was when you guys were supposed to boo, but for sure, guys. Yeah, it's just me. I'll talk to myself. It's all good. So this first song, it's one of my favorites. It just came off my album, Anna, and here we go. Well, I got this little problem, got this guy in bed, got him where I want him, but I got you in my head. We had a lot of whiskey, we had a lot of fun, and I thought it was working, till last night I said something so hilarious, would have put you on the floor, but he sat there and blank stared at it. He was stoned and bored, and I don't mean to, but I miss you. I don't mean to get your hopes up, seeing my call. I don't mean to open doors up. We both know that door's shut, baby, and he will never give me like you do. And I'm sorry to be talking out blue. I don't mean to, but I miss you. But I miss you. I'm tired of faking feelings I ain't got. I'm tired of acting all impressed with all the names he drops. I miss your jackass comments, how the world looks through your lens. You kissed me like forever, but it was always gonna end. And it's so obvious that he ain't meant to be. Maybe we weren't either. I don't mean to, but I miss you. I don't mean to get your hopes up, seeing my call. I don't mean to open doors up. We both know that door's shut, baby, this little problem. I got this guy in bed. I got him where I want him, but I got you in my head.
Y'all ready to get this party started? Here we go. You guys ever been to a bar and see a really sexy man sitting there gripping the cannon away and you're like, ooh, I want to know what that's like? Well, me too, obviously.
Well, I heard you've crossed the bar of a clinking glass is a work of art. I'm a sucker for an accent from somewhere far. Can you blame me? I'm a California girl with a southern heart. And I don't know your first or your last name, baby. If you're going home to a hometown lady, way you grip the can, I could tell you're just my type. You like working with your hands till they're covered in grief, fixing up your Bronco in Tennessee. Something dirty on my mind, you got dirt in your jeans. I'm a little broken, baby. Could you work on me? Could you work on me? Oh yeah. Well, my heart's been through the mud. Couple bad guys before you kinda messed me up. What's the worst that can happen from a little fun? I'm a real smart girl who likes getting a little dumb. And I don't need to know your first and last name, baby. If you're going home to a hometown lady, longhorn on your buckle, I can tell you're just my type. You like working with your hands till they're covered in grease, fixing up your Bronco in Tennessee. Something dirty on my mind, you got dirt in your jeans. I'm a little broken, baby. Could you work on body me something, make it feel brand new? I'm a couple shots deep and a couple screws loose. Something dirty on my mind, you got dirt in your jeans. I'm a little broken, baby. Could you work on me? Could you work on me? Oh, could you work on me? Oh no, I'm a little broken, baby. Could you work on me?
There we go. I love you. Thank you guys so much for coming out again. Thanks to Ashley for hosting us. This was so cool. Right? Come on. I hope you guys all have a really lovely Thanksgiving, had a lovely Thanksgiving and a really great, wonderful Christmas, Hanukkah, wonderful holiday. And I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. This past 2 years, oh God, I'm going to cry. I'm always cry. I'm a crier. I just had the most insane last 2 years of my life, and a lot of it was because of the support of the Opry and because of fans like you guys. This next song just hit 1 billion streams. So thank you guys, and if you know it, please sing along. Let's get this thing started. And if you know the dance, I think you know the dance. Y'all know the dance? I think I need you front and center doing the dance. Come on, y'all, let's get rowdy now. It's category 10 after all.
We had a plan, move out of this town, baby, west to the sea. It's all we talked about lately. I pack a car, bring your guitar and Jane smoke, yeah. First thing telling you cute songs and we get going. But you weren't home, waited on that porch for you, sat there alone. And all throughout the morning till got a hunch down in my gut and snuck around the back. And the empty cans and I'll be damned, your shit was never packed.
Did your boots stop working? Did your truck break down? Did you burn through money? Did your ex find out? There's a will and there's a way, and I'm damn sure you lost it. Didn't even say goodbye, just wish I knew what caused. Was the whiskey flowing? Were you in a fight? Did the nurse come get you? What's your alibi? I'm in play, that's too late, and that's where you'll be forgotten. In 40 years, you'll still be here, drunk, washed up in Austin. Hell of a bluff, you have me believing. How many months did you plan on leaving? What happened? Bad habits. You go back, go back. I loved you, how tragic. Oh, did your boots stop working? Did your truck break down? Did you burn through money? Did your ex find out? Well, if there's a will, then there's a way, and I'm damn sure you lost it. Didn't even say goodbye, just wish I knew what caused. Was the whiskey flowing? Were you in a fight? Did the nurse come get you? What's your alibi? I made my way back to LA, that's where you'll be forgotten. In 40 years, you'll still be here, drunk, washed up in Austin. Did your truck break down? Oh, did your ex find out? Oh, no. 'Cause in 40 years, you'll still be here, drunk, washed up in.
I love y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Dasha! Switch microphones. Come over here and stand with me.
Let's stand, because we're the same height.
Right. Hey, I'm 5'3", and that is the average height for an American woman, according to Google.
I am about 6'2" in these heels, so.
Yeah. Hey, so when it comes to dancing and singing at the same time,
Yeah.
I would ask you, like, how much cardio do you do? I'm not going to ask you that, because I think that correlates directly with musical theater.
Yes, 100%.
And I didn't know that me and you and Caitlin had musical theater in
You're
common.
a thespian as well?
And a band nerd. So what is your favorite musical?
Footloose, hands down.
Really?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's where I always wear red boots. It's because of Ariel.
That's a fantastic answer. Okay, so you were on the pop scene in LA. I want to know, what tools did you acquire while in the pop scene that really helped things when you got to the country scene?
Honestly, the networking. Like, I'm so happy that I lived in LA in my young 20s, literally partying. I was in clubs. Girl, I love a party. If you couldn't already tell, I love to party. And every weekend, I mean, even not the weekends, to be honest, you're everywhere and you're meeting everyone. And so when stuff started going, people started reaching out, and just the network was just the most amazing thing ever to have.
How do you handle having a song with 1 billion streams?
I had a little panic attack. It's
You
been a
just
little...
say it to yourself in the mirror and be like, 1 billion streams?
When people are like, oh my God, congrats on 1 billion. I'm like, what? It still is. It's so weird, Ashley. It's so weird.
It's wild.
It's freaking me out.
I'm so glad you're here with Opry NextStage and with country music. Y'all, give it up for Dasha. Yeah, you totally have time. Get down there for a photo. Okay, if you're not all worn slap out from all of the talent that we've seen, then I'm going to go grab a guitar and play a couple songs. And while I get set up, here's a few thoughts from me about the Opry NextStage program. I should read the teleprompter.
Ashley McBryde, everybody.
Opry NextStage is a fantastic way to showcase what's on the horizon. You can trust the Grand Ole Opry to bring you what is good. They're not going to put anybody on the stage they don't put their stamp of approval on. And so that is such a trust built over time, over 100 years.
I started playing in bars when I was 19. It's working out.
Little outside of Elizabethtown, there's a little bar where I'd sit down and trade a couple country songs for Kentucky bourbon. Little old gal in the middle of the night, learning how to love and learning how to fight, learning how to like my brain hurting. Hell, there's hell everywhere I go. I'm just sticking with the devil I know. Mama says get my ass to church. Daddy says get my ass to work. Doctor says I gotta give up on these smokes. Everybody's got something to say about how I gotta change my ways. I've got something to say of my own. Hell, there's hell everywhere I go. I'm just sticking with the devil I know. I love somebody everybody loves. He's in love with my messed up. Most folks can't see my soul through the smoke. We're suitcase marks on a hardwood floor. We're flipping the bird, slamming the door and peeling out, turning around and coming home. Hell, there's hell everywhere I go. I'm just sticking with the devil I know. Mama says get my ass to church. Daddy says get my ass to work. Doctor says I gotta give up on these smoke. Everybody's got something to say about how I gotta change my ways. I've got something to say of my own. There's higher roads that I rode, better choices than I chose. I'm just sticking with the devil I know. Mama says get my ass to church. Daddy says get my ass to work. Doctor says I gotta give up on these smokes. Everybody's got something to say about how I gotta change my ways. I've got something to say of my own. Well, there's hell everywhere I go. I'm just sticking with the devil I know.
Amen. Look out, drop D. She doesn't know what she's doing. It's really close. I used to make the joke and say it's close enough for the kind of people I go out with. And then I was told by somebody very close to me that that wasn't funny. I thought it was hilarious. There, we'll bring it on down. I'm from the Ozark Mountains in the great state of Arkansas. That's how come I talk like I do. And I'm the daughter of a Church of Christ preacher. And that's how come I act like I do. Being asked to host tonight, y'all, and being here when these moments happen, at the very top of the year when I very first got to introduce everybody and talk to them, and then being here tonight and noticing how much we've all grown in just that short amount of time is incredible. So I want to thank the Opry for asking me and trusting me to host this night. Play me that one about churching and sinning. Was a rattlesnake preacher. My daddy was a man of God. My daddy was a rattlesnake preacher in South Alabama.
one single unsafe soul left, son. My daddy was a rattlesnake preacher. My daddy was a panic guy. My daddy was a rattlesnake preacher in South Alabama. My daddy was the devil's undertaker. My daddy was a saver of souls. My daddy was a rattlesnake preacher just like his daddy before he. Tell my boy all about his pathball, how you learn how to chase the devil away. Someday I'll lay a rattlesnake down, he's gonna pick it up, shake it out of center and say, my daddy was a rattlesnake preacher. My daddy was a man of God. My daddy was a rattlesnake preacher in South Alabama, Alabama. My daddy was the devil's undertaker. My daddy was a saver of souls. My daddy was a rattlesnake preacher just like his daddy before him was. And yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. My daddy told me so.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight and supporting these great artists. To all of our live streamers, thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. Come see us real soon at the Opry, won't you, y'all? Good night.